Harriet Tubman, the Conductor of Freedom. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery in Dorchester County, Maryland, around 1822. Her birth name was Araminta Ross, but she later took her mother's name, Harriet. From childhood, she was subjected to backbreaking labor and cruel beatings. At the age of 13, a heavy weight thrown by a slave overseer struck her head, causing lifelong health issues including seizures and visions, moments she believed were divine. Despite the pain and hardship, Harriet's spirit was unbreakable. At 27, fearing she would be sold farther south, she made a bold decision: she ran away. Traveling alone, mostly at night, guided by the North Star, she crossed state lines into Pennsylvania and found her freedom. But Harriet couldn't forget the people she left behind. Just a year later, she returned, risking capture and death, to rescue her family. That was only the beginning. Over the next decade, Harriet made some 13 missions back into slave territory, rescuing more than 70 enslaved men, women, and children. She used the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses, abolitionists, and free black allies who aided escapes to the north. Harriet carried a pistol, not to harm others, but to protect her group and ensure no one turned back. A single person's return could expose the entire operation. She never lost a passenger. Her courage, strategic mind, and deep religious faith earned her the nickname, Moses, the Black Moses, because she, like the biblical figure, led her people to freedom. But she didn't stop there. During the Civil War, Harriet served the Union Army as a nurse, a scout, and a spy. She helped plan and lead the Combahee River Raid in South Carolina, guiding Union troops up the river and helping free over 700 enslaved people. She was the first woman in American history to lead a military expedition. After the war, Harriet continued to fight, not with weapons, but with her voice. She worked tirelessly for women's rights, especially the right to vote. Though she lived in poverty for much of her life, she gave whatever she had to help others, including building a home for elderly and poor African Americans in Auburn, New York. She passed away in 1913, surrounded by those she had helped, singing spirituals. She never saw true recognition in her lifetime, but today, Harriet Tubman is remembered as one of the most fearless and selfless figures in American history. Significance of the story. Harriet Tubman's life is a shining example of how courage, compassion, and conviction can change the world. She was born into slavery, denied basic rights, and faced unimaginable cruelty. Yet, she rose not only to free herself, but to return, again and again, to bring others with her. She had no formal education, no political power, and few resources, but what she did have was an unwavering moral compass and the heart of a warrior. Harriet showed that leadership comes not from authority, but from action, and that the greatest heroes are often those who act quietly but boldly in the name of justice. Her actions helped shape the Underground Railroad into one of the most effective freedom movements in American history. In wartime, she proved her value as a military strategist. In peace, she became a voice for the voiceless. Harriet Tubman reminds us that freedom is not just about laws or borders, it's about people helping each other rise. Her legacy lives on wherever there is injustice being challenged, and wherever someone dares to believe that one person can make a difference. She was more than Moses to her people. She was the soul of a nation still learning how to be free,